I'm Ashtyn Hiron, joined by Tim Oldham, Managing Director of AdAlta. You've received results from your Phase 1 extension study of 8214. Can you talk us through those?
Thanks, Ashtyn. Yes, we're really excited about these results. They achieved a critical milestone in both the progression of this molecule into Phase 2 clinical trials and also in our partner efforts. Essentially, what we've been able to achieve with this study, with the results we've announced today, is three things. First, we've demonstrated that the target dose we would use in Phase 2 clinical studies is actually safe in healthy volunteers. So that first tick that we have to achieve, safety, we've got a big tick. The drug is incredibly well tolerated and we're really pleased with that result. The second thing we were looking for was to ensure that the availability of the drug and its activity in patients, or in healthy volunteers in this instance, was in line with our expectations based on our dose predictions. And we've demonstrated that the drug is both available at the levels we expected and active and blocks its target receptor for the duration of time that we're expecting. So that's really important because it confirms that the dose we're planning to take into Phase 2 is, as likely as we can tell at this stage, likely to be efficacious. And the third thing we then tested was whether there was any immune response of the body that was going to impact the availability and activity of the drug following multiple doses. And we specifically designed this study to answer this question. And we're delighted that we've shown that the really low levels of anti-drug antibodies that we see, which are entirely normal for a biologic drug like 8214, are having no impact whatsoever on the availability and activity of the drug. So that's been, the really three big outcomes we wanted to see from this study, and we're really excited that the study has delivered those answers in such an emphatic way.
And Tim, these are all very promising points. What's the next step in developing this drug, and where are you at with licensing?
So the next steps are a Phase 2 clinical study which will demonstrate efficacy in patients. We are seeking to finance that Phase 2 study in one of two ways, either directly out-licensing 8214 to a large pharmaceutical company who would then take on all of the development and ultimately commercialization, or to partner with strategic and financial investors to co-develop 8214 through Phase 2. We are progressing both of those discussions in parallel. The study that we've just completed is a key part of advancing those conversations, and the study has addressed all of the clinical questions that we've been asked so far about the asset, again in a really positive and exciting way. So we're expecting to now be able to advance those studies, those conversations relatively quickly. We've already started sharing the data with those partners, and we look forward to the next steps, which will be progressing one of those transactions in the near term as quickly as possible.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to following your next steps. Thanks so much.
Thank you.